down for this? Well, anyway, which Adventure Time character are you? Where would you like to live? Candy Kingdom. How would you defeat a monster? Punch them in the face. Pick a snack. Ooh, ice cream sandwich.
Didn't get butter either, huh?
Which song would you groove
you got
to?
Butter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Problem. Pick an old school video game.
There's like garlic butter shrimp.
Super Mario World.
Spaghetti.
What do you usually do on a weekend?
Garlic grilled
Party
shrimp,
every night.
jambalaya.
How do you approach a crush at a party? Talk to someone else to get them jealous. How would your friends describe you? Fabulous. Okay, it's Lumpy Space Princess. You are fiercely independent and also quite sassy. You like to speak your mind, and you value your true friends who are equally as honest as you. You are one of a kind and proud of it.
Here comes a new challenger!
Look! It's Bingo Healer from Bluey! I'll take one as a new character.
Cartoons.
Welcome to 30 Weeks for 30 Years, everyone.
Bluey and Tita and Mo, might adapt it. Fit and Mo,
You're watching Established Chernobyl.
Hope that answers your question.
What's up, my friends, and welcome back to our 30 Weeks for 30 Years. Today, we have a new character for today. Hello, everyone. It's me, Bingo. Hello, Bingo. My little sister. So glad to meet you today, Pebbledash. My sister, Bluey. My sister, Bingo, is gonna love this. Today, we're gonna take a look at the 107 facts about Finn from Adventure Time. Or Finn from Human. Finn, the human facts you should know. So, let's get started.
What human being would consider a dog his brother, be romantically in love with bubblegum, feel bad for
Hey,
the ugly witches,
I didn't
overfeed
know
beautiful
that
lobsters,
the humans
fight
looked
off bad guys all the time to save the world and
That's
help everyone in need?
wonderful.
One mathematical dude named Finn Martin.
Too much
That's
weight
who.
for
And
men.
we're here today to check out this awesome buff baby.
Sounds
who
a
can
little
punch
bit
in your butt.
awesome.
Hi everyone, I'm Justin with Channel Frederator, and oh my glob, these are 107
Oh
facts
my
about Finn the
lord,
human. Let's get
it's
out the brain.
Finn.
Finn was raised by dog detective
That's a little
Joshua
bit
and
fatty.
Margaret, alongside his magical dog best friend and adopted brother, Jake. And Joshua and Margaret's non-magical dog son, Jermaine. According to producer Adam Mudo, while Finn's birth parents and original home
are these
significant
humans
plot points in
like
the series,
Rockabye?
his true parents are Joshua and Margaret, and
Margaret
his real
and
home is
Joshua.
Finn has another
That's still
adopted brother
accessible.
who is a koala bear rebel leader of sorts, and on the land his
Hey,
dog named
I
Koala,
didn't know
Martin
about
too, who he takes
koalas.
under his wing before
I
abandoning him
swear,
in the same manner he
that
keeps
still
abandoning
got the
Finn. At
humans
least his
milking
parenting is,
touching.
Consistent. A monster form Finn takes in the episode
very
Don't Look
monstrous.
resembles Martin. Kinda dark, but not a surprise given the direction the
Shows a
show
little
took
bit of
with that
broken
character.
one, too.
Finn has a baby brother in the alternate farm world timeline. This opens up the possibility that if Finn's
Hey,
parents hadn't separated
you
soon
should
after
be
Finn was born,
passing.
he might have had a sibling in the main timeline.
I think
As
Stiz
mentioned in
got the
107
same
Facts
name.
About Adventure Time, Finn got his name due to his adopted parents thinking he looked like a mudfish. Fish, of course, have fins.
Hey, I
Naturally,
know
they
an
didn't
Adventure
much about
Time's
humans,
coming out
given
in
that Finn was only
2010.
one of the few
Can't
on
wait
the
to try it
mainland
out
crew. In the
too.
comics, Finn's original name, Penn, which was used in the pilot, is
Oh,
canon. He reveals he made everyone
sorry.
call him this because of how much he liked
Sorry.
pens. In
I
Gaelic,
didn't
Finn's
know
name means
my
fair-haired
name.
and is specifically about the blonde and blue eyes appearance found in Scandinavian people. Given Finn's blonde hair, this is a perfect fit.
That's
Not to
still
mention
a
there's
little bit
also
of good
famous mythical
people.
Irish hero named Finn. Mr. Matt Cumhill,
That's
otherwise
still
known as
kinda
Nicole, looks like
existable.
Finns are just epic. Finn's last name, Mearns, is a Dutch variant of the name Martin, which is obviously his dad's first name and means warrior. Some of Finn's gibberish exclamations are improvised by Sheegwa. While there are some templates for
That's
these moments,
very
he's been given leeway to
wonderful.
improvise these for the character. Finn's code name, given to him by his original human civilization, revealed in the Islands miniseries, is
still
Infant
got revealing
PG-A7
for the
Martin.
islands right
Finn has a
now.
birthmark that he describes as looking like a flaming
Hey!
sideways teardrop. Mathematical.
Hey!
Finn is revealed
Still
to be 5 feet
mathematical,
tall and
yeah?
dungeon trained.
Still the
However, he has
math.
since grown and is now about the same height as Princess Bubblegum. Finn's weight fluctuates episode to episode. In the DVD commentary for In Your Footsteps, Penn Ward explains that his weight depends on how much Finn has adventured
Well,
and on
Still's
his
a
diet,
creator.
which is famously bad. And of course, his changing appearance between different storyboard artists could be another reason
Hey,
behind
go
his shifts. As
storyboarding
part of Finn's
now.
real-time-ish aging
That
process,
Still's
the
a
figure
little
on the
bit
show
taller
actually grows
now.
facial hair, but BMO plucks it out every morning
That's
so he
just
can look young
floxing me
forever.
around.
If only if we had that luxury.
Ooh.
In a WonderCon panel, producer Adam Mudo said that they were considering giving Finn an awkward puberty mustache for a period of time. Before Islands, Finn
That
was one of
feels
4
a little
humans
bit
on the show,
awkward
the others
now.
being Susan Strong, Betty, and his dad Martin. Mudo said that
I
being
know
the
his dad,
supposed last
Martin,
human is far from
but
the
I
most
know Finn's
important thing
dad.
about Finn. According to
Yay!
the DVD special
Really
feature called Little Big
awesome!
Miao, Finn's official occupation is hero, and one of his special skills is making origami cranes. Finn has had an innate hero instinct since he was a baby. This is confirmed when we see him as a baby in the episode Memory of a Memory, proudly singing about being a buff baby who can punch a yo buns, and that if you're an evil
Baby
witch, I
Finn!
will punch you
He's
for
so
fun. Some of the
silly.
heroism exhibited by Finn originated in Carter Pendleton Ward's
That's
childhood. In middle school, for
believable.
example, Ward petitioned his classmates to help protect the rainforest. Finn's supposed to be a little bit more hard-edged than a typical hero. Ward explained that his adaptive morality is something of a counterpoint to the do-at-all-cost attitude of the heroes in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Despite being a very brave hero, Finn actually
still
has a
a
few
little
major
bit
fears.
hero.
He's afraid of the ocean, clowns, spiders, and the Lich. In the Islands miniseries, it's implied that Finn may be a
Lich
helper. His
King.
mother Minerva was a helper, which meant that she acted as a doctor in
It's
the
a
human
good helper
civilization.
then.
Earlier in the episode Do Not Harm, Dr. Princess, not a real doctor, puts a doctor coat on Finn, who briefly steps into the
Hello,
role
doctor.
and displeys when he feels like he's doing a
I
good
think
job.
Finn's a
Finn
little
even has an ancient
pretty.
handbook for heroes called the Enchiridion,
Yeah,
which he
me
obtained by
too.
passing a bunch
Me
of
too,
hero
me
tests
too,
and
me
trials in the
too.
episode The Enchiridion. The current Enchiridion that Finn has is actually from the Farm World universe, since the original was turned into stone
That's a little
in the
bit
episode
far
The
for
Lich.
me.
Hopefully Farm World Finn won't
That's
need it
really
anytime soon.
talking.
Finn's alternate forms include the Finn of the Farm World universe, himself as an adult and old man in the Pillow universe, gender-swapped Fiona, and his past lives as the Huntress Shoko and a comet.
Hey,
One originally intended
Mother
for Finn and
Fiona's
Jake
gonna
to
be a
wonders,
hero.
they're being intense. Of course, now they live in their signature treehouse. Ward's process when designing Finn and Jake was primarily to create characters that looked fun and cool. Quote, I try not to make art. I just want to make stuff that's funny and entertaining, Ward said, end quote. Acknowledging that the show is, of course, still very artsy.
that's
Ward
really
wanted Finn and
different.
Jake's friendship to have an element of realism to it, making their conversations things real friends would talk about, and avoiding putting them against each other every so often. In fact, the entire show
Still's
grew out of Finn and
escaping.
Jake. Their friendship was the basis for the show, and their character designs came before the world designs. One theory suggests that Finn fell into a coma alongside his regular dog, who he imagines to have magical powers in his fantastical mind. This
very
joins the pantheon of
magical.
coma fan theories alongside The Simpsons, Rugrats, and Pokemon. Ward wanted most of the characters to have
That's
a range of
so
emotions and
irresistible.
not just a single note, like dumb or annoying. This is in part because as a lifetime cartoon watcher, he'd noticed his mom getting annoyed
I'm a
at
good
some of the more
cartoons,
exaggerated characters
but
in the shows he would
still
watch.
got the cartoons
so
in
Finn has a natural
2010s.
sounding voice capable
Still
of
very
expressing
honorable.
many kinds of emotions. Finn can change in subtle ways from episode to episode because each lead storyboard artist tends to provide a unique take on the character, and Penn Ward likes that aspect, saying he likes cartoons, quote, where the characters can change. Finn's name originally wasn't going to be on the title card of the show,
Hey,
which in full reads
we're
Adventure
the
Time with Finn
original
and Jake.
time.
The title card for a short time simply read Adventure Time presents. Finn and Jake's title cards that are in front of a blank background with just their faces were inspired by the opening sequence for Superbad. One of Ward's inspirations for the show was Dungeons and Dragons, and that's why in each episode that took place in a dungeon,
Dungeons
he'd ask
and
the storyboard
Dragons.
writers to make Finn pocket
Still
some
got a
gold
lot of
to give it that
collectible.
D&D feel. The room where Finn and Jake keep all of their loot was improvised by Ward. Again, inspired by D&D, he drew a bunch of loot and ended up incorporating it into their home.
still
Ward
got
has stated that
original
Finn's D&D
looking.
alignment started out as lawful good at the beginning of the series and since has become chaotic good. Technically, Finn is a Goblin King. He was
Chaotic
able to leave
good.
his post by disguising
Still
Whisper
living the
Dan, a
royal
sort of
stuff.
robot assistant, as himself. Finn's spirit animal seems to be the butterfly, as he can control them with his
Ooh,
mind. At
butterflies,
one point,
like
Ant was a
Carmen
butterfly in one of his
Mariposa.
past lives.
Very
Finn has
cute.
red-green color blindness, which is revealed in the episode Red Star. Finn's favorite color is baby blue, boy style. And
Hey,
think his
I
favorite
knows
color
blue is a
is
color
actually
thing.
one-cell blue. Finn's missing some teeth, with one theory being that he likes to bite rocks and other hard objects. Although, when in doubt, you can always go to the dentist. As mentioned in 107 Facts About Adventure Time, the romance between Finn and the princess he crushes on throughout the series is inspired by Archie comics. For a while, Finn's interests were focused on the older, wiser Princess Bubblegum and the younger, more volatile Flame Princess.
This
Now he's moved
just got
past
this
this with a
season
low-key crush on Huntress
unbelievable.
Wizard and some other implied flings. In total, Finn has had 5 significant love interests throughout the show: Princess Bubblegum, Flame Princess, Huntress Wizard, Breezy the Bee, and Rosa Lennon from the Pillow World. Even though Jake has joked that Princess Bubblegum was Finn's ex-girlfriend, Finn realizes that they never
just
really went out
kidding
or were
around
a
at
romantic
you.
item, regardless of how big his crush was on her.
I didn't
Dating
know
a
it's a
girl
really
made of
tough
fire can be
thing.
difficult, especially when she's hot to the touch. To overcome getting burned, Finn wrapped himself up in a tinfoil burrito so he could hug Flame Princess. That's kind of sweet and weird, but sweet. Voice actors Jeremy
that
Shada, John
burning.
DiMaggio, and Olivia Olson revealed in an interview that Finn and ex-girlfriend Flame Princess will not be getting back together. That must have sunk a lot of ships. Get it? Since his relationship with Flame Princess, Finn has grown up quite a bit when it comes to love. He develops feelings for Huntress Wizard,
Fireproof.
who also likes him, but she feels
How
so they can't
very
be in a relationship.
burning
Here's
about
where the
him.
maturity comes in. Finn kindly accepts her rejection and wishes her all the best. Though it's in a non-canon reality that
Ooh,
Magic Man
still got
creates,
the best
Finn's romance
looking
with
now.
Aaron in the episode Food Chain was his first romance with a non-royal person. Finn is technically married to Aaron. While sure, the marriage happened when he was transformed into a caterpillar in Food Chain after a series of trippy events.
Oh,
but
a
still, not to
caterpillar.
mention, Finn
That
did
still
technically
is
promise
really
to
hard to
remarry
believe
Aaron
this.
when they meet again in an alternate reality. While having some relationship problems with Flame Princess, Finn was
That's
also married to Rosa
reality
Lennon
to
in the
my
Pillow
world.
which may or not be real. Looks
How
like this
very
relationship
cute.
had so much pillow talk that Finn and Rosa Lennon had 2 kids, Jay and Bonnie. Unfortunately, when Finn came
Still
back to
got the
reality,
lot
he
of
forgot all about
pillows.
his fluffy family. In an interview with Animation World Network, Ward described Finn as an Indiana Jones type,
I think
revealing
there's like
possibly
an
another inspiration
adventure.
for the character.
Yeah,
Finn has a
adventure
self-declared
time.
arch-nemesis named Tiffany. It's pretty obvious as he goes around yelling,
I
Finn,
think he's
I'm
really
going to kill
tough
you.
now.
Tiffany hates him because he believes Finn stole his friend Jake away from him, and he is jealous of their friendship. Though it's not always depicted, there's a pocket on Finn's shirt, which first appears in the Season 2 episode It Came from the Nightosphere. Or maybe he just has similar shirts with and without
Well,
pockets
maybe
in his
it's some
wardrobe.
kind of
Finn owns 3
relationship
sweaters that he
between you
wears
and
throughout
us.
the series. A yellow sweater he would wear to the Ice Kingdom, a pink one knit by Princess Bubblegum, and a winter sweater he wears in the holiday episodes. Finn is currently on his
Oh,
second backpack.
I know holidays
After
is
being
now
destroyed by
over
skeletal
with.
guards in Mortal
That's a good
Folly, Raggedy
tradition.
Princess, along with other princesses, created him a new one, an identical one.
That's
in a Legend of
definitely
Zelda-like
content.
fashion, Finn's backpack can carry a seemingly unlimited amount of items, at one point holding an entire family of fruit people. One of the many things Finn carries in his backpack is a music box
that's
given to him and
definitely
Jake
hard
by
to
their
believe
parents.
in.
It plays a lullaby that can lull the 2 of them to sleep. Aww. Finn's used a total of
Still's
5 main
really
swords
a
throughout the
lullaby.
series. The Golden Sword, the Root Sword, the Demon Sword, the Grass Sword, and the Finn Sword. In the Islands miniseries, he debuted
Oh,
a new
a
sword,
Finn
the Small
sword.
Sword, with a
That's a
pirate-like
good
appearance.
hit.
It remains to be seen if it will stick around or
That's
was a
one of
one-time
the hits
seafaring
from
weapon.
too.
Swordsmith Tony Swatton created a real-life working replica of Finn's original gold sword, which he demos in his YouTube series, Man-at-Arms.
I get
Finn has
all the
occasionally been able
swords.
to use magical powers,
Me
like learning ice
too.
powers from a free Jitsu book, and a bunch of other wizard powers.
Well,
in the
this is
episode
ordinary
Wizard.
of the
Finn uses a
wizards.
hand-to-hand fighting style similar to wrestling, called the
That's
Choky
more
Brookie
like
style.
it.
The silly name was given by Jake.
That's
As we
seriously
mentioned in
joking.
107 Facts About Adventure Time, Finn is visually similar to an early Pendleton Ward creation, Bueno the Bear. Bueno the Bear appeared only in some crude, short animations and as the Toono the bear appeared only in some crude, short animations and as the theme for Ward's official website. Finn's hat is actually made
Still,
of
it's
bearskin,
really
and he's owned it
exists.
since he was a baby. A number of official real-life Finn hats exist that were distributed by
That's
Cartoon
cute.
Network. Finn's hat may have
Still
a
a little
practical
bit
purpose.
plushy.
In the Stakes miniseries episode Everything Stays, the humans on the mainland that Marceline encounters are wearing animal-looking hats to protect them from vampire bites. Just like his age and weight, Finn's hair
that's
fluctuates
more
in
than I
length.
knew
Originally,
that.
underneath his hat, he had long blonde hair, then at various
Still
points he
very
shaved it off,
cute.
regrew it, shaved it off again, and as of now, it's long again. As mentioned in 107 Facts About Adventure Time, Finn reveals his favorite food is
Hey,
meatloaf in the episode
that's
Still.
still gonna
However,
love the
he's shown in a
meatloaf.
number of episodes to have a thing for Finn cakes, which
Still
are
gonna
cupcakes
love
with his face on them.
pancakes.
These must come in a
Yummy.
close second. Finn cakes have a simple
Oh,
recipe you can make for
man.
yourself. They're just chocolate cupcakes with vanilla
I
frosting
think
and
tastes like
marshmallows for the
cupcakes.
ears. You'll have to
Very
figure out the Finn face
amazed.
for yourself though, and unfortunately, only Finn can eat Finn cakes.
Yeah,
Finn's
got
first
the
comic
Finn
book
cakes
appearance was in Boom
delicious.
Studios' Adventure Time series. The first issue was written by Ryan North, author of the Dinosaur Comics webcomic. Another of Finn's talents, a super ultimate high five, which he entered into Princess Bubblegum's talent show with Jake as his partner. Finn can also spin very far. He does this in multiple episodes,
Still
and
got
at
a
one
long
point, Jake
far
claims
now.
Finn could have easily beaten a dungeon monster in a spinning competition. You'd think the dungeon monster would have quite the advantage. In
That's
Video Makers,
still
it's revealed
gone
that Finn and
now.
Jake host a weekly film club in their treehouse, which includes most of their friends seen throughout the series. Finn's favorite song when he was 2 is Three Baby Spiders, and if he
irresistible.
still enjoys it, he's too embarrassed to admit it. Finn briefly served someone
cute.
other than Princess Bubblegum as a nice night for the Nice King. The Nice King turned out to be the Ice King without a beard. Finn and the Ice King have always had a complicated
Nice King,
relationship.
huh?
They're not quite enemies,
That's
but
still
not friends
fun.
either. Finn no
Well,
longer sees
still
the
got
Ice King as evil once he
frenemies.
learns the truth about Simon.
You still
This
gotta
is
become a
confirmed in the
friend.
episode Don't Look, in which Finn is given cursed
Me
eyes
too.
that turn whoever he looks at into how he truly sees them. When Finn looks at the Ice King, he is transformed into Simon. This shows that Finn tends to see the good side of people, and he knows that deep down, Simon is still in there.
Everything
Finn can
knows about
auto-tune his
this.
voice at will,
Looks
meaning that the songs he
cute.
sings in autotune are not a stylistic flourish, but his actual voice. He gained this ability after swallowing a computer in real life. In addition to appearing in
Wow.
live action in a
Looks
Cartoon Network
cutie.
promo and in animated and Cartoon Network form, Finn has appeared in claymation in the episode Bad Jubies and in CGI in the
think
episode
sounds like
Glitch
a
and the
robot
Glitch.
chicken.
It's clear that Finn likes to sing,
I
having
told you
sung
not
over
robot
30 songs
chicken
throughout the
or not?
entire series so far. Which is your fave? I like all gummed
still
up
got the
inside.
favorites
In the
too.
episodes Dungeon Train and Pahoy, actor Jonathan Frakes of Star Trek The Next Generation does the adult voice for Finn. Pahoy even has a similar plot to the Star Trek The Next
Still
Generation
got a
episode
celebrity
Inner Light.
looking.
In Spain,
Still
France,
gotta
and
guess.
Japan, Finn's voice actors are all women. In the French version of the show, Finn's voice actor also provides the voice for his gender-swapped counterpart, Fiona. Throughout the series, Finn uses a lot of math terms.
that's
Mathematical is
small
cool,
looking.
while math by itself is sort of a swear word. Another of Finn's weird slang terms, in The Jiggler, he calls grapes purple whatevers. It could catch on. Maybe. Even though Finn
Still
says
kinda
mathematical
maybe
a lot,
looking.
according to Princess Bubblegum, there's some irony to this because he's terrible at math. In
That's
the Comic-Con
still
panel,
terrible
Ward
for
claimed that
math
Finn's toughest
now.
enemy is the stag, introduced in the episode No One Can Hear You, who cripples Finn by breaking his legs. He jokingly called the stag Sea Crag, though it is never mentioned
that's
in the
a pain.
episode. Finn has lost an arm twice, once in Escape from the Citadel,
Still
after
has a
which it
little
grew a flower from
escaping.
the limb that later turned into the Grass Sword, and then again in Reboot, where the Grass Sword was removed and combined with the Finn Sword to make Fern. In the Tower, Finn grows an imagined telekinetic spirit arm. This is loosely based on a real-life phenomenon
That's
called
still
Phantom
good.
Limb Syndrome, in which someone who loses a limb, such
You
as an
gotta
arm or a
lose an
leg,
arm
still
now.
feels as though it's
That's
there.
tough
Currently,
looking.
Finn has a prosthetic metal arm. Given that most past, future, and alternate timeline versions of Finn depict him without an arm, this could possibly be how he will remain until the series ends next season.
Very
But we'll just have to
humanity.
watch and find out. Jeremy Shada based his voice for Finn on a version of himself, rather than other cartoon characters, meaning Finn's voice is pretty unique and original. Some of Finn's doppelgangers include a bear that impersonated him, mirror versions of himself, the Chimera Storm created in part of his
Very
DNA, and most
amazing.
recently Fern, the Grass Sword fused with the alternate reality Finn
Ooh,
of the Finn
Fern.
Sword. Finn has been turned
Still
into
got a
bread, a
copycat.
hug wolf, a demon, a cat, lumpy space Finn, a zombie, and a foot. Disguises worn by Finn include the wizard magic
This
fist, a
just
fancy
got
Prince
a
Hotbar,
different
a split
nail.
personality of sorts named Davy, and
I
King
think
Shadow.
this
Finn
got
owns
a
a flip phone with
fantasy
a
now.
touchscreen, which pretty much sounds like the coolest phone ever. It replaced his old phone that looked more like a radiation detector or something. Jeremy Shada ultimately wants Finn to end up with a princess by the end
Ooh,
of the
I
series.
love
What do
Finn.
you think?
Let's
Tell
still
us in
got the
comments. In
benches.
total, Finn does not appear in 14 episodes of the series, and there are a total of 7 episodes in which he has no dialogue. Artsy. Finn has appeared in 2 other cartoons, the parody Cartoon Network show Mad, and a weird cameo in a dungeon alongside Jake in Futurama. Bart Simpson appeared dressed as Finn in the Adventure Time themed intro to The Simpsons. Finn has appeared in 5 official Adventure Time video games, including most recently 2015's Adventure Time Finn and Jake Investigations, in addition to
that's a
a
good
number of
mystery.
apps. An Adventure Time DLC recently added to Minecraft now lets you use a Finn skin, and he's also a character in the games Lego Dimensions
Hey,
and Fusion
I
Fall.
got the
Lego
Lego
Ideas program,
weapons.
where an idea for a Lego set can be made with enough votes, produced a Lego Adventure Time set,
I
including
know
an
Adventure
official
Time
Lego
looks
version
slow but
of Finn.
stylish.
Right here, I got him. Due to an extensive merchandising campaign, more than 30 different officially licensed toy versions of Finn exist. As
that's
well as
really
being a TV star,
accessible.
Finn's a bona fide comic book character. He's appeared in 152 official Adventure Time comic books in total. In August 2017, an Adventure Time regular show crossover comic
Still
will
got
be
a lot of
released, meaning that
crossover
Finn will
than
have a
this.
chance to meet up with Mordecai and Rigby. Think Finn will be a
Still
fan of the fist
insist.
bump? In the Cartoon Network live-action promo What Time Is It?, Finn is portrayed by real-life actor Christopher Crane. Adventure Time is censored
Hey,
in a
I
lot
know
of
it's
other
really
countries.
Adventure
One
Time.
example is in the episode The Thin Yellow Line. The moment when Finn is making a file about Jake because he's being a wiener was cut in the UK and Spain.
That's
Finn is
awesome.
referenced in rapper Tyler the Creator's song She. When he raps, we can begin the pretend game. I want
That's
to be
so
Finn from
popular.
Adventure Time. So do I, Tyler. So do I. Thanks for watching 107.
Well, I think that's it for everything. Join us again next week for 2011. Bye, y'all.
Oh, it's over. Well, guys, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Well, that's it, folks. Bye-bye.
Well, that's it. Thanks for watching. Ahem. Duncan, come on, please.
This song.
Yeah! Thank you! Thank you! You're too kind!
Well, thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.